the ability to grow in meaningful ways in response to challenges or suffering. This is resilience. I believe it is first important that we consider the definitions of challenges, of suffering, and of meaningful growth. For the mass majority, it's all about perspective, experience, circumstances, and sometimes it can be up to interpretation. But is it though? Let me ask you this. Have you ever lost someone you love, had your heart broken, lived through a natural disaster, been bullied, experienced mental illness, physical illness, spiritual illness, felt lost, uncared for, discriminated against? Well, the list can go on and on and on. But one thing is for sure, friends. Challenges and suffering, albeit the various degrees of it, is adversity. And adversity comes for all. This is life. And have you ever wondered how you can grow in meaningful ways and respond with resilience in the midst of these challenges? I know that I have. Hello, I'm Victor Dang, a personal development coach with Athletes in Action and a life and skills coach with Chick-fil-A Toronto. But before I became a coach, I was and am very much you. Somebody simply trying to navigate the challenges of life and discover my ability to be resilient through it. From my experience, though, resilience is not a solo endeavor, but a makeup of the challenges one has faced both individually and collectively, while learning and growing from them. Oftentimes, our purpose can be developed from the people, the experiences, the wins and the losses, the good, the bad, the ugly. I know for me, and the ones closest to me, purpose became more and more clear through all of that. It postured me to be resilient in the face of continuous adversity and challenges. An example of this, friends, is my parents' story that unfolds into mine. See, my parents were survivors and prisoners of the Vietnam War. They were refugees to Canada. We were raised on welfare. I lived my whole life until I became an adult in the projects. We were fed by the food banks, and these were just the challenges that I was born into. My own struggles and challenges include a history with the law, some self-inflicted, some not. I experienced many broken relationships, purposelessness, hopelessness, depression, and addiction. I grew up in a single-parent home for a long time without a father figure. You see, I've had nothing. Friends, I'm talking literally nothing in my pockets, not a dollar to my name at times. And yet for some, hearing my story is liberating. Why? Maybe you can relate. Maybe there are parts of my story that you know personally. However, liberating simply because resilience is forged, friends. And for me, it was forged through those experiences, those challenges, those moments where I looked at my pockets and there was nothing. My purpose became more clear along the way. Simply, it was to right wrongs that I had seen, to change outcomes that I've experienced. And baby, it was to be better than what I saw and experienced in the past. You see, in each challenge for me, pieces of purpose were uncovered. An example of that is that I want to be a committed father and loving husband in light of what I saw and experienced in growing up with my own family and the challenges and struggles I faced there. On the opposite spectrum, I want to live generously and sacrificially like those who modeled it and provided and helped my immigrant family. and neighbors. Because it is rock bottom. Let me say that again. It is rock bottom that is required for resilience and growth. There's a saying that there is nowhere else to go when you're at the bottom but up. It's a collection of growth found in and through each of these challenges and struggles that make up one's purpose. Your ability to grow in meaningful ways in response to your challenges or suffering. This is your resilience, which gives clarity to your life's purpose. Friends, your reality and my reality may be starkly different, but the common thread for all of us is adversity. How I respond and how you respond to adversity may be starkly different as well, but the common ground we share is how our purpose can be made more clear and our resilience can become more consistent and strong no matter what comes our way. Stephen Covey, in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, builds out this idea that we should begin with the end in mind, having a clear sense of our purpose that comes from our resilient story that creates a growth mentality through life's challenges. And so this is why we've created this workshop for you to identify and to build out your own resilient story and life's purpose. Simply, we desire to help you build out this life purpose that we hope will anchor you through hardships. We want to unpack the reasons you were created. Some may understand this to be identity. We want to help you grow in your resolve to go after it, right? Strengthening your resolve with hope, believing it can be done and it can be you, and giving matter to it. Matter being having a vision, a plan, a roadmap to get you where you want to go, friends. Purpose is built through your struggles, your strengths, and your resilience. We've said it a few times today. Because having a purpose for your life will help you be resilient through hardships. Part of that is asking questions about yourself and identifying ways that you may have never considered before. And so to all who have and are experiencing challenges, struggles, and adversity, would you come rediscover who you are, who you were truly created to be, and what your purpose is? We would love to have you join our workshop on developing your life purpose, where you will gain a better understanding of how your dignity, worth, value, relationships, passions, strengths, weaknesses, spirituality, failures, and struggles can assist in your ability to grow in meaningful ways through challenges and struggles, to build your resilience and your life's purpose. Friends, I hope to see you soon. Take care.